What's good, everybody? It's Larry the Bearded Wonder, and we're here tuned in for Nintendo's Indie World presentation starting in about 8 minutes. Where we're being told we're going to get, as you can see on screen here, about 20 minutes of info on upcoming indie games for the Switch. That's kind of my cup of tea. I love indie games. Um, that's what I'm playing most days anymore is indie stuff. Not a ton of big AAA games. There's still some that catch my eye, but indie is where it's at for me. So, but super pumped to see what turns up. Um, I am tempering expectations given previous indie worlds. Usually not a lot of updates on stuff that we're waiting on. Case in point, King Knight, which is finally out today. Thank God, hooray! But I'm really not expecting to see an update or a date or anything on something like Silksong. Um, Typically with the indie worlds, what we've seen in the past is a whole lot of reveals of brand new indie games. Maybe one or two big announcements of big indie games from elsewhere coming to Switch. Last go round, we had Ori and the Blind Forest and Super Hot both, so that was a big twofer announcement on that one. That was a good day. It was a really good day. So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to make my wallet cry for the next several months. Speaking of indies, couple things going on. One, first and foremost, do not forget we've got a great big giveaway happening. Two of them. Um, two. I'm sitting here like looking at my image on the screen, and that's not where the fuck my camera is. But yeah, two big giveaways happening right now. The smaller of those two giveaways is right now. If you like and comment on our video for the unboxing of Dust and Elysian Tale on our YouTube channel, when that video gets to 100 likes, we're going to pick somebody out of the comments, and they're going to win a free standard edition copy of Dust and Elysian Tale on the Switch from Limited Run Games. And number two, the big one, we're giving away a free collector's edition copy of Blasphemous from Limited Run Games for the Switch once we hit 200 followers right here on our Twitch channel. So, and if you're catching the replay of this on YouTube, you'll be able to get all of those links in the video description down below. So, yeah, things you should do is get free games. Speaking of free games, there are some other free games happening right now. Cubic is giving away 10 free indie games on the eShop over the next several days. Um, it's kind of a follow the breadcrumbs thing. So now through the 15th, you can get Robonauts for free. And as long as you've got Robonauts, on the 16th, the next game unlocks and becomes free for a day. And you just got to keep re-hitting the eShop day after day. And it's all leading to day 9 is going to be Mana Spark for free. And then some other highlights in there that caught my eye. Race Die Run has actually been sitting on my eShop wish list forever. There's a couple of other ones in there that look pretty solid, like One Strike looks interesting. And then Day 10 is a mystery game. They're not telling us what it is yet. So we'll find out. But start off, get yourself started. Download Robonauts. You're going to see a post on our Facebook page and our Twitter page about it later today. So it'll have all the details in there. We're going to be linking out to Nintendo Soup. They did a very thorough article on how to get all the free games. But that way you have an easy guide to it. My suggestion and what I did was I went through and found all the games that are going to be on this free list. I stuck them all on my wish list on my eShop. So all I got to do is every day just check back in on my eShop wish list and find the free game and click download, and I will have 10 free games by the end of this month. other cool indie things happening right now. There's, I know you've heard Eddie and Kathy and I talk about it. There's a couple of awesome board games on the eShop that are on sale right now. All three of the ones that I've been super hyped about: Carcassonne, Pandemic, and Settlers of Catan are all half off. They're $10 a pop. So for $30, you can get a bank of awesome games on your Switch. Highly, highly recommend. So we're about 2 minutes out, it says. Um, really hoping I see a sweet new Metroidvania. Um, as much as I would like it, I'm going to say 99.99999% sure we don't see Ori and the Will of the Wisps because Microsoft has said it's not happening. But you never know. Maybe, way out of left field, they'll reverse their decision on that and it'll be, awesome, happy day. Trying to think what other indie stuff. I would love to see a date on Silk Song, but I'm not expecting to. It would be nice if they dropped the demo that they've been showing on the eShop. I would love to piddle around with that a little bit. But other than that, I don't know. I'm kind of a blank slate here. There's just been so much that there's not a ton that's presently on my watch list. So I'm just kind of peeking at the eShop, week over week, seeing what new things come out that I haven't heard anything about or heard of at all, look interesting, and kind of jumping from there. So, um, tiny indie update. I've been playing Exception. I know we talked about it on the show a couple months back. Looked really good. Exception is awesome. If you like N plus, Exception is a game for you. It's kind of like N plus mixed with a tinge of Mega Man and skinned with all things Tron. It's fucking awesome. Go get that. I think it's on sale still. Possibly it may not be on sale anymore, but I'm having a ball with it. My only gripe are the boss fights, honestly. But beyond that, the gameplay is a shit ton of fun. So. It's a lot of raw platforming, some very light combat. The boss fights feel a little clunky, but other than that, I mean, it's wonderful. I'm adoring it. All right, let's see. Are we a go yet? We should be almost a go. Should be time. Here we go. Is that Golf Story? Did I say Golf Story? It is Golf Story. Are we getting a sequel to Golf Story? What the hell is this? What am I looking at? Are we getting Tennis Story? Volleyball? What the fuck? Is it just Sports Story? What is happening? Sports Story! Oh god, Golf Story was amazing. Hi, this everyone. Looks fucking hilarious.
I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly
I'm gonna whack a toaster with a ball bat.
Welcome to Indie World, a look ahead at some great indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
We're thrilled to kick off this edition of Indie World with Sports Story, the sequel to Golf Story and a game that's not just about sports. It's a full-on golfing adventure with a whole lot of tennis gameplay for good measure, not to mention dungeons, espionage, mini-games, and plenty of friends and enemies to meet on your way to the Deca Sportathon.
This looks insane.
Story launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in mid-2020.
Calling it right now, Limited Run does a physical release of that like they did Golf Story, though. I may end up double dipping anyways. Oh, really? Are we going there? Is that what I think it is? I'm digging the music. I'm liking the art style. Feeling a new beat 'em up. I don't think this is what I think it was. I was thinking this was a sequel. No, it is! Fucking Streets of Rage!
There will be plenty of braised chicken lying around on plates and bad guys to beat down when Streets of Rage 4 comes to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2020.
Nice.
皆さん
I hope we get a full collection for that.
本作では D3 パブリッシャーでプロデューサーを務めています。
Like, I want all the Streets of Rage together.
アーティスティックな世界に静かで不思議な物語を入れ込んだ独創的なゲームです。その世界の中でプレイヤーは一本の剣となり、子供たちの力を借りて強大な敵
I feel like I'm really gonna like the art style in this game.
美しくも恐ろしいステージであなたは何を感じ、何を考え、どんな旅をするんでしょうか。ぜひグリムライトの世界を楽しんでみてください。
Just imagine if you turn into a sword.
Ooh, it's
It'd
pretty.
probably be kind of
It
freaky
is
and
pretty.
Awesome. Eerily beautiful, if you will, especially if it happened in a stained glass world where you and some children are on a quest to reach its heart. Where's the UI, you ask? Where we're going, you won't need any UI. This game knows how players like you think and how to guide you through without anything unnecessary like words. Who needs them? See if you can cut to the heart of this stained glass world when
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch in early 2020.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexander Fernandez, CEO of Streamline Media Group, and today we're going to be showing you our brand new game, Bake and Switch. It's a violently cute couch co-op game that I think you're going to like. We like it. In fact, we liked it so much, we made it about food because we like to eat. That's pretty good.
I think this is a game for Eddie and I.
That's
It's
pretty-
just food.
Wow, that's the bliss ball right there. There you go. So we hope you guys like it. And more importantly, we hope you enjoy it because
I'm loving the presentation of just the plates coming and going.
So please enjoy it and let us know what you think.
You see those cuddly dough things? They simply must be sacrificed to the guardians of the dough. And so, in this party brawler, you and up to 3
Oh,
other
God.
players need to work as a team to punch, combine, and bake those doughs. before
Sacrifice the
all
dough balls.
In-your-face co-op action may be easy to pick up, but trust me, it's tough to master all the challenging mechanics in each level.
I don't think this is going to be my cup of tea at all, but it still makes me giggle.
Bake and Switch will cook up something special on Nintendo Switch in summer 2020.
Hey Nintendo fans, on behalf of the team here at Digital Continue, I'm excited to announce our new game, Super Mesh. Super Mesh is a game that makes games. It's a love letter to game culture.
What is
Set
this?
in a game shop owned by a brother and sister discover mysterious game console. The magic of Super Mesh is what we didn't do. The games it produces are not scripted. It's the game itself that mashes the genres together and creates a different game every time you play. You never know what it's gonna do. Just do me one favor, okay? This is the code to my favorite Mash. When you pick up Super Mash for the Nintendo Switch next year, put it in and let me know what you think.
Interesting. So lots of procedural generation here. Could be a lot of replay value in this, I'm thinking. I'm feeling like this is going to be a thing for me.
Super Mash
Can
was
only
showcased on Nintendo
fathom
Switch in May
The, hey, what's going on, Chew Boy?
What would you do if the world around you was as strange and contradictory as ancient ruins filled with advanced technology? Well, in this first-person puzzle game, you're about to find out. Tasked by your creator with solving a series of complex puzzles, You'll divert drones, manipulate laser beams, and even replicate time to prove your worth. Or find a way out.
Ooh.
Who are you? What's your purpose? As you
I
choose
wants
your own path
this.
through this nonlinear world, uncover the clues you need to decide for yourself. You'll have more than 120 puzzles to solve, and the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition comes to Nintendo Switch later this
Nice.
Ah, nothing quite like a high seas adventure combining classic naval action with exploration. Really makes you want to expand your fleet and do battle with pirates, sea monsters, even the sea itself. The entire map.
I'm not feeling this.
And all across it, you'll discover islands.
I don't think this is going to be a thing for me, unfortunately.
Rescuing sailors to looting pirates, and you'll do it all from your custom boat. You pick the design, colors, weapons, and equipment. As you progress, you'll add new boats to your fleet and give orders to the crew.
My
on boats
suspicion is there's
that
going to be a lot of like just dead
better keep track of the
dead
wind
air in
and
this game.
to your advantage. When Sailforth sails into port on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Hello everyone, I'm Nick Clifford, developer here at Phoenix Labs. Since you last saw us during Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 earlier this year, we've been hard at developing our hit online action RPG Dauntless for the Nintendo Switch system. We're absolutely thrilled to share a fresh look at our game, including the reveal of our new
That's
content
pretty.
expansion, Storm Chasers, complete with the Skyfighter armor and Sky Metal weapon set. These cosmetic items will be available at launch exclusively to players on the Nintendo Switch for free. We hope you enjoy your first look at the next evolution of Dauntless, and we'll see you in the Shattered Isles.
This could be a lot of fun if you get the right people together, I think.
In Dauntless, you're all that stands between your world and the massive boss-sized behemoths that seek to devour it. With cross-platform and cross-region play, you can slay with your friends no matter where they play. And with cross-save functionality, you can take your Slayer on the go with Nintendo Switch no matter where you began your adventure. So form a hunting party and forge your legacy with challenging co-op battles in this rich, evolving world. Create deadly weapons and powerful armor from the very creatures you slay, and immerse yourself in rich customization and crafting systems. Look forward to regular, free content updates featuring new challenges, new behemoths, and more. When Dauntless launches,
That looks like a lot of fun.
on Nintendo Switch.
This
later
has little touches of PSO feel to me.
Hollywood, the 90s. An actress on a hit TV show soon finds herself starring in her own murder mystery. Scout, crack the case for
I'm
the
sure there's an
murder
appeal to this
Guess
for
who
this
the
to
options
somebody,
lead
but
up while jamming out to tracks from the
this
must-have
is not a for me
composer
thing.
behind Phoenix
Not
Records
feeling this
turned
at all.
into Beautiful Joe. Along the way,
That's sad,
you'll
but that's okay. There's been lots of cool
wonderful
stuff so far,
characters designed by Hatomoa of
and we've
Hato's
got
Boyfriend.
a little more to go. I'm sure we'll see some more cool stuff.
Glitzy award shows, you must uncover a tangled web of conspiracy, deception, and, of course,
We've definitely got time for like a
as
big
you piece
surprise
together
thing
the puzzle
happening here.
one pixel at a time. It's no longer a mystery. Murder by Numbers launches first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in early 2020.
This mysterious bounty hunter.
Yeah!
is a new one, because that's his name.
Oh, this is a day one.
But he will kindly take your moolah in exchange for the bounty.
God, I love Oddworld.
Why?
Stranger's Wrath is amazing.
Bad. And he'll hunt down every outlaw in Mongo Valley
Oh, this makes my day!
Problem is, there's a bounty on
Yeah!
your head, too. In this action-adventure game, you'll wield Stranger's unusual crossbow that fires off rounds of live ammo, from rodents to bugs, and you'll earn bigger bounties for live captures. With updated FPS controls and gyroscopic aiming, the definitive version of this classic is fast approaching. Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath launches
Woohoo!
on Nintendo Switch in January 2020. You can pre-purchase it later today.
Oh man, why is this so adorable? You take an ordinary
I
skateboard, you
I
put
don't know
Bird
what's
on it,
happening here.
and just look at him go. Who wouldn't want to be a skatebird? Whether they're grinding on bendy straws,
I think they were really hoping for a super odd appeal here, and I don't know that they're going to get it. I think they were trying to
always try their best, don't they?
grab the magic of Untitled Goose Game with this. But my gut says it's not happening.
Find secret mixtapes of original lo-fi bird.
Though I could be wrong. I mean, it could just be the
When Skatebird launches on Nintendo Switch in late 2020.
there could just be such a lack of skateboarding games that has an appeal that I'm not seeing. All right, so what's happening here? I don't know what this is, but it's weird and I'm interested. This looks like a Kojima version of like Inside.
You saw it for yourself in the trailer, people. Liberated blends the art of cyberpunk, hand-drawn graphic novels with interactivity and action to create one seamless experience. In this near-future dystopia, the eerily familiar, always-online society gives way to complete government control. But that won't stop an insurgent group called Liberated from rising up. But this is no simple tale of good versus evil. As you flip between pages, side-scrolling stealth gunplay and platforming action, you must witness what transpires from many points of view to parse the truth. Liberated will release first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Hi, we're Kid Fox Games, and this is our
Solidly
video
interested in
Dungeon
Liberated.
Simulator Dungeon Crawler mashup. We are super excited to announce that Boyfriend Dungeon will be coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Boyfriend
which will be able to
Dungeon?
update your weapons at home and on the go.
If you're like me, then you're never going to forget your summer stay at Verona Beach, where you're tasked with clearing out all the creatures in the dungeon. Oh, and it only gets better, because the weapons you can find there transform into cuties, and they're single. Forge precious memories with your many
Okay.
friends and use their individual combat styles to clear out all the monsters. As you
There's a very Japanese feel here.
Did I mention romantic dates? Oh, be still my heart. Oh, and there's also the Nintendo Switch exclusive HD Rumble function. Level up your love when Boyfriend Dungeon comes to Nintendo Switch.
I don't know what's happening here with this, but
Sometimes the only way to face a tough subject is head-on, even if that means battling a nightmarish depression living inside a young woman's subconscious.
this looks kind of cool.
Thankfully, you'll have an expansive combat system on your side, combining a brawler, a top-down shooter, and a dungeon crawler. Every time you slumber, you'll face another randomized dungeon found in one of the game's beautifully haunting dreamscapes.
Ooh,
littered with
pretty.
artifacts, challenges, and puzzles. Forge friendships in your waking life and use their hopes and dreams to dispel the darkness within. You'll warp the dreamscape around you with lucid powers that alter the flow of time and space. When Dreamscaper launches first on Nintendo Switch as a timed exclusive on consoles. and
Looking
early
solidly interesting here.
Hey everyone, we're extremely excited to reveal a brand new game we've been working on at Team 17.
Ooh.
Crafting, base building and survival, along with a few surprises, in a new adventure set within the Escapist universe. And on Nintendo Switch, you can play with 3 of your friends in local wireless and online multiplayer.
Something new in The Escapist. I don't know, I didn't get into the Escapist stuff, so this is probably not for me, but a lot of people did, so good for them.
Whether you're crafting, building, or yes, training monkeys, survival is the name of the game. These procedurally generated islands are alive. They change during the day-night cycle, and they're riddled with adventure and a wealth of secrets. As you, or your monkeys, gather resources and craft items, you'll uncover your own recipes and multiple crafting trees. That should help you overcome the hidden threats lurking within temples, full of exotic riches and slick weaponry. You can play co-op locally or online with up to 3 friends who each have their own game and system to try and survive together. However, not everyone will be pleased to see you thrive. The Survivalists releases on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
We're coming to the end of our presentation. So
Aw, sad.
all of our partners for giving Nintendo Switch owners so much to look forward to.
Well said, Kirk. On behalf of Nintendo, thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for joining us.
Come on, give me one more. I want another thing.
There is
Yeah!
one more thing.
What do you got for me?
Hi, I'm Tom Happ, creator of Axiom Verge. I just wanted to take this moment to thank both Nintendo and Nintendo fans for the love you've shown Axiom Verge over the years. I've been quietly working on the next installment of Axiom Verge for about 4 years now. Here's a sneak peek.
Axiom 2. There's a bomb drop. Interesting. About 9 months out. Well, I think that was a solid presentation. We got lots of good stuff going on. I'm super excited. Stranger's Wrath, Axiom 2. Some real pretty stuff in there too that just caught my eye. So drop a comment below and let me know what you're hyped about that you saw. Other than that, thanks to anybody and everybody for hanging out with us and checking us out, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.